and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited for today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on his or her, your person, okay? Their next move towards you. We're gonna get all up into the tea and see what's gonna go on. So before we get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading for your protection. That's the only place, the only way you can get a private read from me. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah, you can pick more than one pile. Pause the video if you need to. But we have group 1 with the pink stone, group 2 with the blue stone, group 3 with the yellow stone, and group 4 with the red stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the pink stone. Let's get right into it, okay? Your person, what are their next moves towards you? So the first card we have that was under your stone is magnetic. So tapping into this energy, group 1, you know, I feel like they're being overcome by the energy, and just reminds me of a reading I just did for someone. You know, some people, when they can't logically explain why they're attracted to someone, it freaks them out. So we'll get into the tea of the connection, but they feel magnetized towards you, and I feel like they're being overcome by that to the point where it's like, okay, with logic and reason, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Now this is interesting. You may not be their usual type. And that's the thing, you know, a lot of people don't know. This is why someone can spend years trying to build someone up into being the person that they want them to be. It's because people don't actually know like what they want until they experience it, until they get it. We have the Just the Way You Are card that came up. So they may think that they need someone more serious, or they may think that they need someone more playful, or they may think that they need someone that's opposite of you, when really it's like, I can't logically explain this. I like them just the way they are. I am magnetically attracted to this person, and it doesn't make logical sense. So this person is kind of struggling with that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wham Bam Thank You Ma'am card. I don't read the bottom of the deck for oracles, but it's sticking out to me, so I'm mentioning it. And for some of you, they may have tried to just get this energy out by having more of like a sensual connection with you guys. So that may be how this connection started, like a friends with benefits situation, because it's just like, I feel attracted to this person and like fight or flight, like I don't know what to do, like I just need to exercise this energy out of me so that I can clear my head and go about my life and function, because you kind of like had them all tongue-tied and like, whew, they didn't know what to do. So, all right, let's see. Oh, this is cute. We have building up the nerve and spend some time. So this person may have they may have striked out with you, like they may have said the wrong thing, made the wrong move, made a fool of themselves, embarrassed themselves to some degree, and made you uncomfortable, or made you feel like, I don't know if this is my person, because their energy is not giving what it's supposed to give. And you know, there may have been like an energy of you guys kind of starting off on the wrong foot, or you know, some sort of mix up here, because now they feel like they kind of have to make it up to you, or if they've never approached you at all, this would also make sense. So they're building up the nerve to kind of spend some time with you, get to know you better, see you outside of the workplace, if that's how you know each other outside of the school, if that's how you know each other like away from other people, just some intimate time alone. I'm getting 2 groups of you guys. Some of you guys, this person, this is going to be their first approach. Whereas for some of you, this person kind of screwed up with you a little bit. We have out of sight, out of mind, and ask a friend. So you're kind of being called to ask a friend for advice on the situation. They may have something that they can do for you, or they may have a solution for you. Because for some of you, like I said, I was picking up on that Wham Bam Thank You Ma'am energy, where it's like some of you guys kind of started on more of a sensual energy, and you don't know how to get it more romantic because you've already kind of set the tone that that's what you would accept. So it's hard to get this person to do, like, to go for more, where they can at least scratch the itch of being magnetically attracted to you through like sensual encounters, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, how do we get from point A to point B? Out of sight, out of mind. This person may not hit you up unless it's like, you know, late at night and they just want to like, you know, hang out in that way, you know what I mean? So ask a friend for some advice. You can get a private reading with me as well, and we can get into it. But we have apples and oranges and intruder. So this person, I feel like they're really like just trying any and everything right now. Like with this intruder card, this is like an energy of them kind of overstepping their boundaries or testing you a little bit. Apples and oranges, that's an energy of them like all of a sudden trying to date all these different people when it's like you weren't even doing that before. But now it's like they're trying to, I don't know, they just, there's like an energy of escapism here. Group 1, where it's like your person is like trying to avoid the truth of the connection to the extent that they're just running in circles at this point. But even so, their next move towards you is to build up the nerve to spend some time with you. So they're gonna run themselves into the ground. 8 of Swords in reverse. I'm glad this came out because that's an energy of stripping illusions and boundaries. That's like an energy of knowing, okay, listen, I've ran away from this connection as long as I could, or I tried to escape it, I tried to avoid my true feelings, and I just can't deny it anymore. So hopefully we can, you know, move forward from here, and that the we would be you and them. So let's see what else we get. They're coming back around. They really did try to avoid it. They tried to run away, and it's like they can't do it anymore. For some of you, to be honest, they do feel like they're bad for you. You challenge them in a way because of the quality of the person you are. You challenge them to be better. Like, because you have boundaries, you challenge them to respect them. And it's not that they're not used to respecting boundaries, but it's like they don't, I get a bit of an energy with this person that they tend to get their way. So they can kind of twist your arm until you give in. We have the 4 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So they're not exactly happy about this, but it is what it is, okay? 4 of Cups, the universe is like, look, you see that cup coming out of the ethers, out of the sky with the 4 of Cups card? The universe is like, listen, I'm offering you a chance at real love. I'm offering you a chance at a higher level connection. And they're like, but it requires me to be a good person, but it requires me to let go of my toxic traits. And the universe is like, yeah, but you get this big old cup of love that's gonna give you everything you've been wanting and needing and asking for. So let's get into it. Like, we're not gonna keep doing this. Like, do you want it or no? So we have the Hermit card. I wouldn't be surprised if this comes after a long period of this person like not giving you very much contact or being wishy-washy. We did have the out of sight, out of mind card. So that's like an energy of you guys having like a period of time where you're not really talking. And it's because 10 of Wands, they really do have to end a cycle of them being a certain kind of way. And maybe you do as well, especially if you started off in a different energy in this connection. Both of you are having to grow and transform in order to have a healthy connection, because if you set the tone with allowing them to overstep your boundaries, aka you wanted a solid relationship but you allowed them to get away with FWB, like a friends with benefits situation, that's a failure on your part as well. So we're having to kind of backtrack and like both come together and eliminate those self-limiting beliefs. If I don't give them the kitty cat, they're not going to want anything else, they're not going to stay, they're going to pass me up, they're gonna move on, you know. And then like, okay, I can't manipulate situations like this. I have an actual opportunity of love and I need to take it here. So both parties are having some work to do. But we have material and spiritual prosperity and fulfillment of wishes. So you guys have the ability to be a really good couple here. Like I said, this person is building up the nerve to try to spend some time with you, get you alone. If you always spend time with each other, like in work or just in busy or situations, or there's some distance, they're gonna want to seal that deal to actually like spend some time with you in more of an intimate setting so that you guys can move forward. And fulfillment of wishes, I feel like this is mutual. Both of you guys will benefit from the connection. Material and spiritual prosperity, you have the ability to build a foundation together and have a long-term relationship here. So there's a lot at stake. But yeah, that's their next moves towards you guys. Hit me up on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. All right, group 2 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it. Okay, your person, what are their next moves towards you? So the first card we have that was under your stone is very promising. We have a long-term relationship here. So this person is going to want to be, that doesn't make sense. This person is wanting to take things to the next level. Ooh. We have use your intuition and 3 is a crowd. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because this is a reading about what their next moves are going to be, not about really what's going on in the situation. You probably know what's happening, but we have the use your intuition card and 3 is a crowd. This person wants a long-term relationship with you. What that means is you already have the upper hand. So if you see red flags, if you see they haven't cut off their other people they've been talking to, if you see that they're still entertaining connections and they got a little thing on the side that's like a backup plan, you need to have strong boundaries and make it crystal clear to this person that that needs to go before you're going to engage in a relationship with this person, especially a long-term relationship. You do not want to be in a long-term relationship with someone and still be having to like get them in a space where they're actually ready to collaborate with you in full after you've already committed, because you're already stuck then, you know, and you're taking on the work that they should have done before they even presented you with a relationship. So like I said, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and we can move on. But we got 3 is a crowd and use your intuition. So if you sense that this person is still trying to play in your face or play two sides of the sense, no ma'am, no sir. Just like that. We got a lot of potential here though. We got the happy family card. Let me pull a couple more. Yeah, we have the happy family card, but it keeps coming up. The universe is saying, listen, you have the upper hand. Like I said, I'd personally rather move on because I'm just kind of over third-party situations in general, but the universe is saying, out of sight, out of mind. These other people in the picture, oh, it could be friends, it could be family. They can't be involved this time in order for you guys to have a happy union. You're gonna have to create distance between, and it's not creating distance in a way where it's like you're being separated from your family and loved ones, not in a toxic way, but so that you can have your own relationship. You know what I mean? Like a healthy relationship with your person. You guys may have already had a relationship of sorts, and with this out of sight, out of mind card, the universe is like, okay, we got to do things differently this time. Your friends can't have such a heavy influence on your relationship, you know, your family, and a lot of us have to learn that the hard way. Like, only tell your family stuff when you're wanting to be held accountable because you're trying to let go of someone forever. Be 1000% sure, because your family will not let, family does not let stuff go. Like, they really don't. Like, they will not like your partner forever if you set the tone that they're not a good person. So we have something different in walking away. There may have been some distance between the two of you guys, or you may be different than who they're dating now or who they've dated in the past. Because this is an energy of them walking away from something, or both of you guys having some time and distance between the two of you since you've dated, if you've already dated this person. All right, let's see their next moves towards you. So far it's looking like this person is coming back for a long-term relationship. We got the Lovers card that came out. These cards are a little iffy. I gotta be careful with them because, you know, some of the cards they don't like to have on their clothes. So see what else we got. Oh, we got the Judgment card as well, which is so funny because I was looking at that card and I was thinking this is the Judgment card, but I'm like, no, I know it's the Lovers card, but why am I thinking Judgment? So the Judgment card also came out for you guys. Yeah, I'm getting your whole journey here. What I will say, it was definitely a long time coming. We got the Judgment card and the Hanged Man. So both of you had to fully surrender. You had to surrender to keeping up your boundaries, or you had to surrender to not running away from the connection if you have been running away from the connection, or vice versa. Like there's surrender on both parts here. Judgment, this is like an energy of both of you realizing you don't want to be without the other person. This is an energy of realizing the universe put us together for a reason. This isn't a fluke. This isn't something that's happened randomly. There's more to this connection. both of you have this realization. Lover's card, Hangman, Judgment, like 10 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles. Now that's interesting because you guys, that's an energy of you guys being like, okay, we can't do it alone. We need God in this situation. We need God, the universe, spirit, the divine. We need help with this situation to keep this together. A counselor, a mediator, something. 10 of Cups in reverse. It's like an energy of, you know, we mishandled this situation before. I really feel like for you guys, you have known this person and already had some sort of dealing with them romantically. Queen of Wands in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse. Like, the divine feminine was not honored. And I don't mean that even by the woman in the situation. Divine feminine energy, we all have masculine and feminine energy. If this person is ignoring their intuition because they're trying to logically see you as the best person for them instead of honoring how they feel about you, that's a mishonor of the divine feminine. Whenever you're not honoring your divine feminine energy, regardless of your gender or how you identify, you know, it's gonna come out like this. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the 6 of Cups in reverse. If the divine feminine is not honored, we cannot move forward. The universe cannot bless you. So that time that you had separated from each other, or that distance, or whatever happened, did have to happen. That tower moment that you've likely already experienced with this person had to happen. Or if this person was already involved with another person, or if there were other people involved in your connection, whatever, shit hitting the fan, that had to happen. That had to happen to get to this space where you guys can now move forward. And it's like a well-oiled machine. 8 of Wands is pretty quick energy. So it's like, now that you guys are in a space where you're actually ready to move forward, things can move forward pretty quickly and easily here. But whatever happened before had to happen. Yep. We got obstacles and challenges, and then we have harmony. So those obstacles that you had to endure with this person really did have to happen. At the bottom of the deck, we have new beginnings. Bottom of the deck represents underlying energy. So the universe is being clear as day and saying, listen, however the situation, you know, however things happened before, regardless if it was messy, it's ultimately up to you if you want to forgive this person or not and let them back in. But it really did have to happen that way. And if that's what you require, like, let them know you need to apologize for what you've done and we need to talk about it. That's something that needs to happen before you re-enter a relationship. Let's talk about it and and clear the air. I've had people try to come back into my life and like be like, wow, you're not even gonna forgive me? I'm sorry, you didn't apologize. You do have to apologize if you want to re-enter, because I can forgive you myself and I can move on with my life. But if you want to come back in, you have to take accountability. Yes, I've already forgiven you, but if you want to come back in and be a part of my life moving forward, you have to take accountability and acknowledge what you've done. Like, some people, it's just like, anyways, that's what I have for you guys today. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. All right, group 3 with the Yellowstone. Let's get right into it. What are your person's next move towards you? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is Lucky in Love. Very, very interesting here. Immediately, I'm getting like a bunch of downloads. For some of you, you never thought you would see this person again. You live at a distance from each other. You haven't talked to them in a long time. You met them like at summer camp or in a chat room. You had a really good connection with them. Years later, you're meeting up down the line in some freaky kind of way. You've always remembered this person and thought of this person. That's for some of you, where it's like, this energy isn't even the energy you intended on when you clicked on the video. We're gonna pull some more cards though and get further into it. But Lucky in Love, it's giving me a serendipitous energy where there's just like these random strings being pulled and things are coming together in a super like, how did this even happen? Like a weird kind of way, like so unexpected, so unexpected. So yeah, we have Crazy for Love and Shocked. So this person is coming in, you're absolutely shocked that you guys are meeting up again. You're absolutely shocked that they are coming out with it. We also have this here. We have Just Not That Into You and Fun Times with Friends. So for some of you, you're hanging out with your friends and you're meeting up with someone that you used to know who like didn't like you in high school or didn't like you whenever they saw you, but all of a sudden there's all this attraction towards you because you've had your glow up. Listen, don't block your own blessings, okay? When you're kids, yeah, you're gonna be a little vain because you haven't developed the maturity not to base how you feel about someone on face value. I've met people who have, I'm so different from who I was in like school. So like, yeah, it's a little annoying that, you know, back then didn't want me, now I'm hot, all on me. Like, it's a little annoying that people like didn't give you attention back then, but now all of a sudden they're like drooling over you. But like, see what they're talking about. Like, don't block your blessings. But I'm getting a little bit of that energy as well. It's like you're out with friends, which is something that some of you guys don't normally do ever. Like hang out and go out and things like that. And then, you know, you're being connected with someone who wasn't into you before, but now they're like crazy for love and they're applying all this pressure and you're just shook. You're shook. We have the lip service card too. So you've either talked about this person or this person has been talking about you to their friends, to your friends, whatever. Like there's been a roller coaster kind of here with this person. Things are coming together with this person in a very non-conventional way. It doesn't make sense. You didn't expect to see them. It's shocking. Like you're absolutely shook. Oh. We have building up the nerve. So this could be an energy of that night, that day that you're seeing them at that random event, or this could be an energy, you know, of this person. Maybe they've been watching you on social media, or, you know, they've always kind of had a thing for you, but they just didn't admit it. The just not that into you card doesn't apply to every single person. But we have the lip service card and then building up the nerve. So this person has definitely been talking about you, noticing you, watching you on social media. There's been some talk about you. Maybe you've started to grow a social media platform and they're like shocked to see how much you've grown and evolved into yourself, and they are really attracted to you. They think you're really brave and they think that you're like physically attractive. Like there's all these new feelings that this person has for you. So their next move, oh, one of these tarot cards already flipped over. I just want to turn it before I pull tarot for you. Yeah, there's all this new energy here. We have blast from the past and magnetic. Are you joking, bro? There's literally like this energy where you guys were put, like, this is serendipity. This is like the universe. It doesn't even make sense. But blast from the past and magnetic. It's like that affirmation, what's for you will simply find you. I don't chase, I attract. What's for me will simply find me. That's the energy that I'm getting. It's like you've always been in alignment. This person got on your path to meet you. You've always been exactly where you were supposed to be. It's so freaky how this is coming through. So we have the Ask a Friend card. Allow your friends to help you kind of navigate through this situation. Because like I said, you don't want to block your own blessings and get in your own way. A lot of people do that, you know. You have someone hit you up in school and they didn't acknowledge you. Let's be honest though, like, were you cute? Were you cute? Okay then, like, cut them some slack. Would you be going for that? Would you be going for that? Listen, I was very Roar XD in high school, like, ooh, so embarrassing. I was not the cutest. So let's get into the tarot. Let's see. It looks like their next moves are going to be to, well, honestly, I don't feel like this person is really making a move. I feel like you're meeting and then both of you are kind of like shocked to see each other and both of you are engaging in a conversation. Like, for an example of how this could play out, say you're at a concert with your friends and you're waiting at the bar or, you know, concessions, whatever, to get snacks or to get a drink, right? And this is like you seeing someone that you know, and then it's like both of you have this like shocked reaction, and then they kind of look you up and down and you kind of notice that they're cute as well. And then, you know, it could be you saying something or them saying something, or if both of you guys are meeting and you knew each other like from wherever, maybe some of your friends know some of their friends, so then you start hanging out like with, like everyone starts hanging out and then it both just comes to come together. I'm just trying to help you understand how this could happen, because I don't see this as a situation where this person is going out of their way to like like hit you up. It's like the situation, it just all comes together like naturally, if that makes sense. Like I just saw the devil card pop up and want to come out, so that's an energy of some potential like sensual tension between the two of you guys. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Cups in reverse, dude. This is someone that you've known before, someone that you've seen before, someone that you know about. There's definitely that energy here. Because Eight of Cups in reverse, it's like you're being pulled back towards this person. Things are not over with this person. Ace of Cups, that's like both of you growing and expanding and evolving into the fullest version of yourselves and meeting at this time and being able to come together and actually offer each other something. Oh, there's another card that flipped over. I don't know if it was flipped over from before though. I don't know. It's the Ten of Wands in reverse, so I mean that can apply to the situation. That's an energy of just things being kind of easy, and also like a door still being open. Any other messages for group 3 from the tarot? Yeah, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse, so this isn't a situation that anyone is forcing. This isn't an energy, this is literally an energy of fate. It makes sense. You guys don't have to force it. You don't have to fake something. They're not coming in with like their tail between their legs, like they're guilty for something. They're not, you know, hitting you up on Facebook, I'm so sorry about, well, I mean, they could, but I don't see it happening that way. Where it's like, I'm so sorry about how I treated you in the past, but you're fine now. Like, that's gonna make you feel the ick, you know what I'm saying? This person, because I see you guys moving forward and it's very easy and it makes sense and it feels really good. I don't see the situation like happening where it's like I don't see this person giving you a reason to hold a grudge against them by admitting like, I did you wrong. Like that may come out at some point, but I don't see this connection being based on either person kind of feeling like they have to make up or, you know, do the most. It just feels very natural and positive. That's the Strength card. So this is an energy of both of you being able to move forward, honestly. This is an energy of both of you. It feels very positive here. Like, it's so crazy how this is happening. This is like prepare for the unexpected, I just heard. Yeah, this is happening in a very random kind of way. Any other messages want to come out for group 3? Okay, we got a couple cards that flipped. Oh, we got a few cards that flipped. We got 5 cards. All right, let's see. Yeah, wow. We have Joy and Delight and Wondrous Universe. So the universe really doesn't want to see you fumble this opportunity by holding a grudge or by, you know, focusing on the past. See this person for who they are now and move forward accordingly. Joy and Delight, open your heart to joy. Wondrous Universe, walk in beauty. The universe is definitely acknowledging like, I had a part in this. This happened very randomly. We have the Solitude card. Like I said, I feel like you knew each other before and you're coming back together. There was some sort of separation. In silence, peace prevails. So you were able to find peace, you were able to heal, you were able to move on, experience other things, and this is coming back together. And then we have Valiant Courage and Mystic Healer. So like I said, you're the healer. Like, you have energy that attracted this person to you. You've always been in alignment. As long as you were in alignment with your own life, you've always been in alignment. It was never about this person. Take action with passion, Valiant Courage. So they're probably going to be the first one to say the first thing to you. And then Mystic Healer, healing energy flows through you. So you have everything you need. Don't feel like you need to do the most for this to happen. It's going to happen for you naturally. And that's what I have for you guys. Hit me up on Etsy if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. And also, yeah, that's it. That was your pile. I'll talk to you later. All right, group 4 with the redstone. And let's get right into it, okay? What is your person's next move towards you? So the first card we have that was under your stone is Reunion. All right, if you guys felt called to choose pile 3, you may want to listen to that as well, but let's see how this unfolds for you here first. Okay, because they had something like totally like left field come out for them. So let's see. Yeah, and a lot of these cards they did get. At the bottom of the deck, we have threes of crowds. So there may have been other people involved in your connection. Family, friends, other possible romantic interests. We have just not that into you and clean the clutter. So they definitely had to cut off some of the people that they were talking to in order to focus their energy on you to see how it is that they really felt. Also, there may have been someone else that they were more passionately connected to. Maybe that ended up like a friends with benefits situation, and they realized they couldn't actually have a relationship with that person. I don't know, there's multiple ways that things could have played out, but I do see this person coming back. We have be honest and squeaky clean. So honestly, they may have been entertaining other connections, and maybe you guys didn't, maybe you didn't even know. Like maybe maybe you never even made a move towards this person, or they never made a move towards you, and this person always seemed like kind of occupied. There was like this magnetism that you guys had towards each other, but they always seemed like their head was just slightly somewhere else, or they didn't fully lean into the connection as much as they could have. We have the be honest card. So regardless, the universe is definitely telling you to be honest about this person's feelings, or like your feelings and their actions and how it made you feel. Because in order to start this off, we're gonna have to start off on a completely good foot, especially if this is a reunion. Now, some of you, I'm getting an energy for some of you, you kind of took off work, or they took off work, or you haven't worked very many shifts together. There's just been like some energy of missing each other, like physically missing each other. And then for some of you, even though the situation was never a full relationship, there's still this element of having a reunion with this person. It's like, okay, we're connecting again like we did in the beginning. You know, like that connection is back. Like, it's like an energy of like, you had a stronger connection before, and then it kind of faded away. You didn't really talk to each other, and now it's like things are back, you know. So it's important to talk to this person about like, where are you? Like, where are you at? Like, what are you looking for, kind of thing. Laying all your cards on a line. I like you. I have feelings for you, you know? And with this F-boy, F-girl culture, it's like more popular, like who can give, who cares less? That's the person who's winning, but that's not the person who actually wins anything. So how are you winning? So yeah, we have let love in and fun times with friends. Building a connection, more of a friendship connection where you guys can hang out and actually experience each other. Maybe more beneficial for you guys in the beginning, so you can actually get to know each other. And then slowly but surely you guys can kind of open up to each other and let love in. Because also if things start too serious, you know, that can make you uncomfortable or make you not want to pursue something that could actually be really good. Also, we have lust and give them a chance. I was explaining this, I think, to group 1. Some people, when they feel really attracted to you, they may try to have like a friends with benefits situation with you just to get that energy out, to get you off their mind. Especially guys, to be honest. Let's just be real about it. Like, it's just different. It's just different, okay? Like, when they have that energy, they need to release it. They need to use their masculine energy because they don't like to just feel and be. Whereas, you know, cisgender women, like, they can just kind of feel and be, and it's easier to be patient just genetically, naturally. But for guys, it's like, I gotta get this energy out. Like, you know what I mean? So we have the lust card and give them a chance. If they try to like, if they try it, like they try to just, you know, have something sensual in the beginning, hold your guards, you know, stick to your boundaries, decide what you're gonna do, how far you're gonna go with them before you're intimately in a space with them, and give them a chance to kind of like, okay, you know. And that's the beauty of relationships. You get to hold each other accountable. You know, like if you come together with someone and you both decide, okay, I don't want to be intimate until marriage, that's the beauty of a relationship. Like if someone is feeling like, ooh, like I need to release, like I need to get, like the other person can kind of be like, we made this decision, this is what we're gonna do, like I know it's hard, relax, let's find some other way to channel this energy, you know, whatever. That's the beauty of the relationships. Some of these cards are already turned around. Hold on. So don't be afraid to, you know, keep this person on track. Like, you know what it is that you want from the connection before you move forward. So it looks like their next move is to come back to you, have a reunion. This person is very spazzy though. I'm getting an energy of this person, like, that's the thing, like, they need someone to hold them accountable. They need someone to be strong, because if it's up to them, they may just fumble the connection yet again. We have the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So this is an energy of this person coming around, but at the same time, they don't really have the tools to kind of lead this connection in a better direction than the direction it went before. So you're gonna have to be quite strong here. And I know it can be hard if you're, you know, tired of being the strong one, but this connection has potential, and at the end of the day, sometimes everything isn't going to be fair, you know, so it just is what it is. Page of Coins in reverse. This person does not know what they're doing, so take the lead with this, you guys, and lead this connection in a positive direction, one that can be long lasting. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So that's an energy of holding yourself back, not giving them everything that they want, so you can actually build something long lasting, so you can actually have a solid connection moving forward. You're gonna have to be a little tough on them, because you have to nip that impulsive energy, that F-boy, F-girl energy that they have in the bud for this to work out. We have the Ten of Wands. That's an energy of a cycle closing, where Ace of Cups in reverse, both of you lose. This is an ending of that cycle. We have the Two of Cups, which is soulmate energy. It's in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. This situation has not worked out because the person who has been in control is not balanced. So in order for this to work out, you guys, you're really gonna have to stand your ground and be really strong in this connection. And like I said, there's a lot of potential, but you're gonna have to be the one to be a little strict on them to make sure that you guys can actually live out the full potential of the connection. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Hit me up on Etsy in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. Like this video, please, I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that's what I have for you today. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.